Hey guys, Chad here from Take It or Leave It, here with the upcoming movies that are releasing in September. And the main purpose for this section is to give you guys a one-stop shop for figuring out what's coming out, when, like what day, and where you can find these films. Alright, with that down, let's get into the first week of September. Coming out on the 3rd, we have The Well and Art of the Hit. And then coming out on the 6th, we have Beetlejuice, The Front Room, Curse of the Sin Eater, Don't Turn Out the Lights, Red Rooms, The Demon Disorder, The Thicket, Betrayal, and Continue. So obviously the big standout here is Beetlejuice. You know, I'm not a diehard fan of Beetlejuice, the original, but I do like it. I enjoyed it a lot growing up, so I'm definitely pretty curious about the sequel. A couple other standouts worth mentioning include Red Rooms, which I have actually seen already, and it is definitely worth taking a look at. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm hoping to do a review or recommendation for it, but if you're watching this, you get to know beforehand. Check this thing out. It's definitely worth your time. And then there's The Thicket, which is kind of a Hateful Eight inspired film. You know, I dug the trailer, and frankly anything with Peter Dinklage is worth a look. And moving on to the second week of September, we have Creeping Death and Good Girl Jane both coming out on September 10th. And then on the 13th, we have Crust, Subservience, Speak No Evil, Believer, Hereafter, Lies We Tell, Meanwhile on Earth, and Booger. Ugh, God, I hate that word. I hate it. But anyway, a couple standouts to keep in mind are Speak No Evil, which, look, I'm torn on because the original I definitely very much liked. However, McAvoy does look pretty great in this remake, but I'm pretty irritated that they gave away a huge spoiler in the trailer for this remake. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing this, like, watch the trailer for the original film, not the trailer for this remake, because man, that spoiler is just unacceptable. And I've actually seen Lies We Tell already. It's a really strong little Irish thriller. Check it out if it sounds interesting. And Meanwhile on Earth is a surreal sci-fi mystery thriller that's definitely one of my most anticipated films of the month. Oh my god. You know, it's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days. But anyway, Meanwhile on Earth is definitely something I'm looking forward to. And the last movie on this list, the one with the, you know, the gross name. God, it's just, I don't even like looking at it. The one with the cat coming out of the girl's mouth. Yeah, it's an indie body horror film that currently has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes with 15 reviews. So that's pretty promising, despite the awful name. And moving on to the third week of September, we have Beazle, Last Straw, Never Let Go, The Shade, The Substance, Bagman, A Mistake, A Different Man, Omni Loop, and Eureka, all coming out on September 20th. Last Straw is a kind of survival slasher horror that takes place in a diner. It definitely looks pretty fun. And then there's The Substance, which is my most anticipated film of the month. It currently has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and the consensus says audaciously gross, wickedly clever, and possibly Demi Moore's finest hour. The Substance is a gasp-inducing feat. So yeah, I'm all in on that one. And also worth noting is A Different Man, which looks to be a clever, be careful what you wish for film from A24. And for the final week and a half of September, we have I'll Play Mother and Succubus, both coming out on the 24th. Then on the 27th, we have Sleep, Amber Alert, Azrael, Abruptio, Apartment 7A, Die Alone, Megalopolis, Haunted Heart, and The Universal Theory. Sleep is looking pretty good right now with a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. The consensus says, elegantly executed, Sleep builds prosperously upon a familiar premise and delivers rousing chills. Azrael is also worth noting because it comes from the director of Cheap Thrills, which is awesome, but I am hearing kind of mixed, leaning positive things about this one. So maybe keep an eye on it, but manage your expectations. Abruptio may be the most unique film on this list because it uses lifelike puppetry to tell a grim, chilling, nightmarish story. However, one critic describes seeing this film as a traumatic experience, so don't let the puppetry thing fool you. And I can't end this thing without mentioning Megalopolis. I mean, dude, I'm so fascinated by this film. It appears to be so polarizing, and I really hope it lives up to its reputation. But those are just my thoughts. Take it or leave it. But what do you guys think? What's your most anticipated film of September? Did I miss any films that should be on this list? Let me know down in the comments section. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this video, but you want more information about what's on my watch list, what I'm currently watching, the kind of ratings I'm giving these films, as well as upcoming releases I'm looking forward to, don't forget to follow me on track.tv. My username is TIOLI_reviews. The link is in the description box. Go ahead and click it and start following me on Tracked, and I look forward to seeing you over there. And as usual, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Don't be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'm Chad from Take It or Leave It, and I'll check you later.
Check you later. Check you later.
Hey, man, get off my case.
Oh, man. Chicks don't want to hear that shit.